Hello my dear children of class 7, welcome back to our e-learning class. Now in our previous class we have read about these issues of equality in other democracies. Now today we will read something from this Article 15 of the Indian Constitution. Excerpt from Article 15 of the Indian Constitution. Prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. The state shall not discriminate against any citizen on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth or any of them. That means the law is there. You cannot discriminate anybody if a person is belonging to the Brahmin caste or a person is belonging to the lower caste than Brahmin. That means the discrimination cannot be done between high caste and low caste, or even the place of birth, or even between men and women. No citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them, be subject to any disability, liability, restriction, or condition with regard to access to shops, public restaurants, hotels, and places of public entertainment, or the use of wells, tanks, bathing ghats, roads and places of public resort maintained wholly or partly out of state funds or dedicated to the use of the general public. This we have already read, that if you are belonging to any lower caste, it cannot be like this, that you will not be allowed to enter inside any public resort, or you will not be allowed to take water from the wells or tanks which is for public. Change of democracy. No country can be described as being completely democratic. There are always communities and individuals trying to expand the idea of democracy and push for a greater recognition of equality on existing as well as new issues. Central to this is the struggle for the recognition of all persons as equal and for their dignity to be maintained. In this book, you will read about how this issue of equality affects various aspects of our daily lives in democratic India. As you read these chapters, think about whether the equality of all persons and their being able to maintain their dignity is upheld. So you better think in your mind whether you are just paying the proper dignity, respect to others or not, or whether any sort of discrimination is going on in your mind. Okay children, so in our next class we will complete the exercise. Bye. Children, one thing I have just forgotten. I want you to just learn these definitions, that means the terms, all these terms which I have written on the board. I want you to learn the definitions of these terms by heart. For example, universal adult franchise, it is given in your glossary. This is a very important aspect of democratic societies. It means that all adult, within bracket, those who are 18 and above, citizens have the right to vote irrespective of their social or economic backgrounds. Second one, Constitution. This is a document that lays down the basic rules and regulations for people and the government in the country to follow. Then third one, Democracy. This definition of this term you will not directly get, but when I have started to take this chapter, that means when I have started to just discuss this chapter with you, at that time only I have written the definition of democracy on board. Still then I am just repeating it. It is a type of government where people rule, whether directly through personal participation or indirectly through representatives. Indirectly through elected representatives. Then civil rights movement, a movement that began in USA in 1950s, in which African American people demanded equal rights and an end to racial discrimination. So children, you just try to remember all these terms and their definitions properly, because as it is said, this book, it will continue with these terms only in the next chapters, in the following chapters. Okay, now it's time to say you bye.